Yeah. It's your boy Jay Bush.
Y'all know what it is, man. It's Jay Bush, aka the dude that does it, aka Cool Man Commando, and Mr. DJ Wiggs.
DJ Wiggs.
Great legend, you know. And we gonna drop it like this, man.
Yeah, look, I say I push the black ink, pull the black ink, use the black ink to talk through beats, putting haters on pause. So many bars, they feeling like they broke laws. On guard, I get to stepping, I assault with an undeadly weapon. Hey, I shoot blocks of that black ink to my rap sheets, putting listeners in heaven. Whenever I spit a flow, I get a hey, convicting me of 187s. I never, but I can and I will if I need to. I could fit so many wild styles in a tree trunk. Trees just getting chopped down at my leisure. Whenever I need something to read from, I say I'm back. My ink crack, but it gotta be black like a woman named Anija. Or Shaniqua, Shalante, making up my mind, blowing up my ego like I'm Kanye. Hey, grinding the block in my whip real slow, hand on the door, rolling down the window, pull my gun up off my lap, but pick it up, then clap. Cause every time I spit, my ink could be black. Every time I spit, my ink could be black. Every time I spit, my ink could be black. Every time I spit, my ink could be black. I'm biggity back, I'm biggity fine. My ink black in between these blue lines. It dropping like dimes from a snitch nigga, and it falls quicker. It's like they telling all the time. Never that, I'm on my grind. I'm taking niggas out, but not to dime. Now I'm a criminal killer, killing with chemicals, written sentences, killing folks, pulling women and centerfolds. Yeah, that's a tongue twister. Spit a ton with the ink pen that I hold like a gun. If I start spitting it, it be hitting the witnesses. If they feeling it, I be getting they dividends. So I'm living in a mansion, and all the pretty women say I'm handsome. And I buy a lot of things for the Christmas tree, and I wear a lot of gold like Mr. T. Till all the B girls that get with me say do, die. Dippity. Riding the block in my whip real slow, hand on the door, rolling down the window, pull my gun up off my lap, but pick it up, then clap. Cause every time I spit, my ink could be black. Every time I spit, my ink could be black. Every time I spit, my ink could be black. Every time I spit, my ink could be black. Okay, engine number 9. On the block that you reside. Pull my gun, fall off my lap, but pick it up, clap.
Welcome to Knox Noise. I'm your host, Ben Gaines. That was DJ Wiggs and Jay Bush with their song Black Ink. We're about to take a break, but stick around because when we get back, we're going to be interviewing him.
Oh, this coffee is criminal.
Honey, you killed the petunias.
Then you admit it. Your coffee really is murder.
Papa Eddie, my coffee, it's murder. It's either too bitter or too weak.
Try Folgers. Never bitter, never weak, always nice and rich. Because Folgers coffee is mountain grown.
Mountain grown?
Like the sign says. Mountain grown for richer flavor. Mountains is where the best coffee comes from.
Well, all right.
You know, it's a crime not to have delicious coffee like this all the time.
We will, now that I've discovered the mountains. Ooh.
Folgers Coffee, mountain grown for richer flavor.
Welcome back. We're here with DJ Wiggs and Jay Bush now. Gonna ask him a few questions. First off, I'm curious, where did DJ Wiggs come from?
DJ Wiggs came from, I went to not a very rural high school, but a place far enough out in the country that guys that read the Source during lunch and wore Wu-Tang chains were given certain names. And by the time I was a sophomore in high school, everybody called me Wiggs. Nobody calls me Jonathan. So
your actual name is Jonathan?
Actual name is Jonathan, government name.
Do you go by Wiggs or Jonathan more often?
Kind of depends on what circle I'm known in. If I'm hanging out with my grandmother, I'm definitely Jonathan.
Definitely. Okay. I'll see that. So what kind of, how did y'all get your start in music? I guess I'll ask you first. What really got you into doing, hip-hop and really enjoying this as much as you do?
Well, just growing up around it all the time, basically. Started doing my first hip-hop CD when I was in 5th grade in elementary school.
Oh, wow.
So it started that far back in the day. And actually started with just taking verses from people we liked and pretend like they were our songs and spitting. I'm like, yo, this is my verse, knowing them be
Rewriting
biting.
them over them and
Yeah,
stuff.
rewriting
Yeah,
them.
man.
And then from there, I just kept going uphill.
That's awesome.
Yeah. When I was in 5th grade, I thought I was going to be a rapper when I grew up. That's exactly what I thought. It was right around the time of the OJ trial, in like around '95. I'll go ahead and expose my age. I actually wrote this whole thing called Free OJ, and like, you know, dissing the prosecution and all that. So, but eventually I figured out that's where my talent was not at. So around age 16, got the first real job. So had to, you know, make the decision what you're going to start doing with your first money, because you don't have bills, you don't got a rent, you know.
Right.
So I decided to buy some turntables and finally
Okay.
start embracing this love of music, getting it out.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. I feel like not many people actually use turntables these days. You know, when people say they're DJs, a lot of the time, you know, they're not using turntables and stuff. That was really cool when I saw you guys the other night playing at that other show where you were actually scratching and stuff. So
yeah, it's a core element to hip hop.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you've heard the whole thing: 2 turntables and a microphone. So we like to keep the core elements intact, and I can't ever imagine doing it any differently. I probably won't ever want. I'll die with turntables.
definitely. I mean, some of y'all's influences, like, I mean, do you kind of stick with more the early 90s, like Tribe Called Quest kind of stuff with, you know, when everything was first starting to come around, or do you lean more late 90s? Like, what's like your biggest influences, you say, in the music that you make?
As far as the music that I make, I'm always going to be a 90s kid. I grew up in the 90s.
Right.
It's the very core of my influence. I grew up listening to, you know, Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas, stuff like that. But, you know, I didn't stop listening to music at that point, you know. So the music's, I mean, kind of how we describe Plunderphonics. It's rooted in the classic golden era boom bap sound,
Right.
but it's got a strong sonic undercurrent too, and it's the lyricism, especially from this guy and, you know, from Lane Schuler, is just insane. So it's updated for the 2013 sound and for the skill level that we should be at in hip hop right now, but it's still rooted in that boom bap tradition.
Definitely. And I know you, I've seen you at, you know, some spoken word events and stuff. Would you say that spoken word came before you were doing hip hop, or they kind of translated into the same thing, really? I know they go hand in hand at most points, but what would you say influences one the most? Spoken word translates to hip hop, or would you say your hip hop translated to your spoken word?
Well, I'm not necessarily a spoken word artist per se. Like, I really support that genre of art.
Right.
But primarily, I was into production before I actually got into hip hop,
Okay.
like I am now. So I'm more so in the music aspect of it. So, for instance, the whole Plunderphonics album, I was one actually not produced the whole thing, but tracked out all the tracks, you know, and just
Right,
kind of
right.
created the flow for it. So
Okay.
primarily, it's really production for me. And spoken word is also a big influence, but that's more so like, oh, I appreciate what y'all do in terms of that. You know?
Right, yeah. I feel you on that. And how about The Theorist? You know, we showed that video, The Targets, from before. I know that's another one of your projects.
Yeah.
When did y'all drop Targets?
Targets came out last September, actually.
Okay.
So we're coming up on a year anniversary of when it was, well, it is a year anniversary,
Yeah.
September just passed. But Theorist started 3 years ago when a good friend of mine met. We were doing a AmeriCorps 3 years ago, yeah, I think, and he's from Boston, so we got together and we started doing music that I always loved. I like bands like Nerd, and I like the blend between hip hop and rock and roll.
Nerd is,
dude,
that was groundbreaking.
Yeah,
For
that
me
was
too.
my-
It blew my mind.
That was my favorite band. Like, it's still my favorite band to this day, besides Tool and Perfect Circle. But like, those are big influences on me. Like the merge between hip hop and that.
What was that Nerd CD with the grill on the front? Seeing Sounds, right?
Seeing Sounds. Yeah,
Man.
that was dope.
Oh my gosh.
That was the last dopest one. They ever
Sooner or later, it'll all come
did.
down.
Sooner
That
or
song.
later,
You know. All right, yeah.
That's my joint,
Great.
man.
Yeah, that's
I love
amazing. Man,
Nerd, so.
we should have just played that the whole show and just
Really?
listened to it.
Really?
That would have been much better than me going acting like a lunatic.
It'd
So.
been cooler than everything we just did.
Yeah, that's, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, what do you guys think? You know, one thing that I feel like the Knoxville music scene has really been growing like crazy. You've been a part of it. You know, I feel like we've both been here for a lot of this growth that's happened in the last few years, which is awesome. All these new venues, all these new bands popping up. One thing that I kind of feel like still has a lot of room to grow though is Knoxville hip hop,
Oh, yeah.
Knoxville rap. You know, what do you know, we had Swiper Boy come up with, you know, the songs that he did, the Eric Berry song or whatever, and we have people like John Dozier, and honestly, I don't know many other hip hop artists because it's not really out there right now. Like, what, you know, is there any places or artists that you could recommend to people that might be around, or?
Well, I think that's one thing that's preventing the hip hop scene in Knoxville from coming up is just the hip hop artists are not really on the level in terms of like in the Market Square area.
Right.
You know, they're more so in like the projects or like, you know, in the backwoods of like the city. So what's going to take is really for us to get them in the forefront. You know, the hip hop scene is big here, but we just don't notice it because it's not at the Preservation Pub on Saturday night. So you know.
Right.
Yeah, but actually, Wiz, you can take this question. We're actually trying to solve that problem right now with the collective.
Yeah, once it gets organized, and that's what we're working on right now, is actually putting serious work behind getting the music out. Because for the longest time, we've just been here in Knoxville. We're pretty popular in Knoxville, without trying to sound too egotistical.
Yeah.
But the music's never transcended Knoxville before. And Knoxville's a wonderful home base and a great place to be from. But we want people from other places to hear it. So we're finally starting to take very positive steps, making sure it gets out to radio within the region, and trying to get ourselves out for regional shows. And once we start working along that path, I think it's going to set an example that other people will soon follow, and you're going to start hearing from a lot more Knoxville artists very, very soon.
I definitely think that's a huge thing, and I think that's one thing that can happen with even rock bands now too. We still don't have a lot of bands coming out of Knoxville that really play around. But that's definitely great you guys are doing that, because we need collectives. The producer of the show is helping with the Stoop Kids and stuff, and that's one of the goals. You guys came to play that show we did the other day. And one of the goals is to try to help spread this local music. Like, the fact that there's a lot of hip hop around Knoxville blows my mind, because I would have been going to it this whole time. I grew up listening to a ton of hip hop. I love hip hop, and the only bands that I knew were Plunderphonics and the Theorists, and that's just because I know you through spoken word stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a small world, but that's crazy.
Yeah. And that's what we got going on with the Good Guy Collective right now. We've got a group of serious-minded artists who are wanting to advance their careers and wanting to take this beyond the hobby level and to do it seriously. And like I said, break out of Knoxville,
right.
In a way that can eventually make them into regional, national, and eventually internationally known artists. So that's the beginning of the path that we're on right now. We got a really, really strong group, and as the name implies, the Good Guy Collective, we got a very simple mantra: if we do it, it's going to be good.
Do y'all have like a Facebook group or anything, or anything?
Working on that. Everything's getting organized right now. Everything's in the strategical stage, but it's right around.
But it's going to be called the Good Guy Collective.
It's the Good Guy Collective, and it's right around the corner. The Plunderphonics Faceless EP project is the first one to come out under the Good Guy umbrella. We got Black Atticus, DJ Modify, Theorist. That's all around the corner. Mr. Kobayashi's going to be dropping. We got a junior member and a guy named Mister. So
awesome.
We got a lot coming down the pipeline.
That's great to hear. That makes me so excited, because that's one thing. The Knoxville music scene is growing so fast, and the more people we have gung-ho about it, the faster it can grow. So that's great. So when is the EP going to drop, the Faceless EP? When's the actual date for that?
The actual date for it is November 5th, when it will be digitally available internationally, iTunes, Amazon, Spotify. But if you live here in Knoxville, we're going to be doing an EP release party on Halloween at Preservation Pub alongside with the Theorist, and the physical album will be available that night, so Knoxville's going to have the first jump on it.
Okay, great, man. Well, that's awesome. Well, we appreciate you guys coming on to the show. We have DJ Wiggs and Jay Bush here with Plunderphonics. Don't forget to go out to their EP drop on Halloween at Preservation Pub. Hey, thanks for coming out, guys. We really appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having us.
Thank you.
We're about to take a break, but before we do, check out a video from The Theorist, which is another project of Jay Bush's. This video is called Targets.
Oh, does it look good already? Oh.
believe she looked like you. Them dudes on the tube look like my crew. Those cameras pan across life so smooth. Slow motion move like we on moon. Them lights shine bright as diamonds do. You heard about Sierra Leone, me too. They ain't stopped y'all putting them on. We use that rockin' jewels like rocket fuel. We feel so fly too, I can't lose it. Be real cool with that we're true. It's mind over matter, doesn't matter if the few don't agree with the mass in this class, you'll lose. Yeah, attitude for the appetite. Show me love, cause my head is so mad at me. Matter of fact, gon' swag on this majesty. Cause we all in the crosshairs, actually.
Targets, guess what now? We targets. They're shooting all around us. They're shooting all around us. They're shooting all around, we targets. Guess what now? We targets. They're shooting all around us. Shooting all around us. They shooting all around. He brand new, pimpin' in a brand new age. The same old thug on a brand new stage. Lights glow bright on his camo J's and the waxwood floor that he stand on. Everything he stand on, die cause that man done paid. Trails full of blood going fine, getting paid. Red, white, and blue flag tied to his face. The curtains open up to his theme song name. America the Great. His crowd so big, there's millions in the stands, but they eyes closed here. He gripping on his handgun, shooting in the air, going crazy as he wanna, like he want them all in fear. He killing all the Indians again. Slaves still hang from the rhythm that he spit. Beats bump loud, it's a biblical event. And he pointing at the crowd with the pistol like this. Targets, guess what now? We targets. They're shooting all around us. They're shooting all around us. They're shooting all around, we targets. Guess what now? We targets. They're shooting all around us. Shooting all around us. They shooting all around.
Somebody tell Martin we ain't marching off. And all our dreams and our hopes in the scopes of marksmen. Hearts grow dark in the line of arson. You want some more, then proceed with caution.
Caution, caution, look at what they taught us. They got all the mamas, missing all the fathers. Now them boys growing up need lawyers to get up out the room where them bars is.
And now the charges, being thoughtless and having no opinion on the way things are is stand for nothing and fall regardless. They put the bullets in the barrel and shot us.
Through the TV with street dreams guide us. Trying to swell up like bee stings in pockets. We scream for profit with dreams of objects. Aim, chip, bang at those targets. Guess what now? We targets. They're shooting all around us. They're shooting all around us. They're shooting all around, we targets. Guess what now? We targets. They're shooting all around us. Shooting all around us. They shooting all around.
Imagine me and you and me. No matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me. So happy together.
Welcome back to Knox Noise. Here's DJ Wig and J Bush with their song VBN in the Kitchen, which is a part of their group Ponderphonics, and on their new EP Faceless they're going to be releasing real soon.
Yeah. Yo, it go pomegranate bombs, dropping pomegranate bombs on the beat. Found dead with the kicks in the toms and the snares all week. When they seen what I done, left them discombobulated with the statement that I dumped from a plane. Thumped on the grass in the lawn, took the whole house down. Now it's gone. The only thing remains is debris in the form of a knee. Nerve form full of beats. I'm a bomb like the first. Next song, fall flat. Doc Young, stay strapped. All black, white face, race sauce, do work. Straight strong, no shirt. Trey songs. I'm Drake, y'all. Same song, same tone. Great poet, don't sweat. Jet, don't flex. Ink launch off deck. Swing hard. Hit y'all scream G-God. Yeah. Pomegranate bombs when I pomegranate bombs. Yeah. The look high, it's a bird, it's a plane. Got the world on alert with the word beat. Nosedive going towards your terrain. We dropping bombs on.
Atomically.
Yeah.
Drop the bomb. Drop bombs, kill your squad.
We drop bombs on them. Yeah, Planophonics, J Bush, DJ Wiggs. Lane ain't here right now. Faceless CV coming out November 5th. Check it out.
That was DJ Wiggs and J Bush with their song Vivian in the Kitchen, coming off of their new EP with the group Planophonics called Faceless. Now we're about to show you a song called War on Nashville from John Dozier. It's a music video, and when we get back, we're going to be doing some freestyling.
Of course you realize this means war.
Outfit looking like I go to Harvard or Yale, that's yacht shit. I be with the sharks and the whales, hot shit. Bars, they be hotter than hell. It's lockdown, the flow, it belong in the jail. Things been the same for a while, but I'ma change that. I let them niggas click up, now I know who to aim at. We all from the same place, I know where you lay at, and where I'ma wait at, and which way that I'll escape at. I'm about to take off and take back everything you stole. You niggas ain't gon' blow. Same little venues where y'all be doing shows over and over, yet nobody goes. Yeah, they call it Music City, but the music's shitty. Yeah, they call it Cashville, but only few of us have plenty. Niggas' clothes cost thousands, but they living filthy. Backstabbers and double crossing, these niggas guilty. Real life through classic songs, these niggas feel me. Your real life is a fucking joke, you niggas kill me. You niggas silly, every flow I use, you niggas steal it. When I slow up, y'all slow up. When I get high, I'm in the sky. Y'all niggas just a toe touch. Everything you do don't work, cause you don't know much. Amateur, shoulda hollered at me, I let you know something. I've been known to rock a show or something. I had a city on lock, nigga, no forewarning. And this the warning, I'm coming for 'em. Yeah, the warlord, we going to war. Yeah, the game been unbalanced and I'm leveling the score. Reaching all-time highs like never before. I'll be Jay in his prime and tell Wayne in 04. Drake in 09, notorious, right before he died. I'm Birdman and Cameron, the stunting killer. I'm Lupe for that currency, fiasco spitter. I'm Rose in Montana, a country sipper. I'm Pusha T. If you front it, I can push the T. My Brooklyn OG gave me the key. My label's pushing me, they pushing us. I brought my crew with me. After warning shots come your eulogies, funeral service, communion, and a holy choir group to sing. You niggas ass and I don't fuck with you niggas. Hell no, I won't link up and be stuck with you niggas. I'ma make it out this bitch and I'ma change rap. Yeah, I see no equal, y'all lame acts. And I know I seen no fame yet, and for that reason I won't say your names yet. But it's the ones that smoke the blunts with ya. They see the pictures, then they wanna grab their guns and come and get ya. Nashville full of fuck niggas, that's why the industry don't fuck with us. Y'all stuck living in a place worse than Hell's Kitchen. I'm Hellboy, nigga, Hell Flames, Hell a winner. Escargot, I shoot slugs and y'all snails for dinner. Silver platter and a cocktail, nigga. Y'all taking, cock in the tail, nigga. I'm warning y'all, I got it locked and sealed like the mail, nigga. It's finna be a new day, and I'll be back when I'm done digging you graves.
That was War on Nashville from John Dozier. Now we're going to go off and do some freestyling with Jarius Bush and myself, Ben Gaines. Take it away, Ben. Thanks for tossing it over, Ben. We're here with Jay Bush, and we're about to do a little bit of freestyling. So I'm going to pass off the mic and let him take it away.
Yes, sir. Okay. Freestyle right here, y'all. That's what we do. Me and you. By the name of Jay Bush, that's me. DJ Wiggs behind me. This is Ben Gaines. We about to do our thing. Yeah. I'm going to catch the beat. Let me catch the beat first. I caught it. Yo, I say I'm winning, not losing. Flow is superhuman, doing what I'm doing. Oh, I'm like a mutant. You ain't never seen this before. I'm killing the flow. You know I'm a pro. Nose pumped like Pinocchio because you lying. If you saying I ain't the hottest, yeah, I got it. I'm a monster like the Loch Ness. Watch it, never gonna stop it. I open up the lock like a locksmith. To the safe, I'm trying to get all the money up out of the place. Look at your chick, kiss her on the face. And if she like it, might take her on a date. And y'all sweet like grapes. And I'm great like Tony the Tiger Logan. For show, man. Swing swords like Conan. Chop off both hands, can't hold nothing. I'ma pass the mic to Ben Game. Flow something, get him.
I am the king, man, made a madman's dreams. You wanna come around like you know my flow so obscene, yo. Back from the old days when hip-hop had real soul. You know it's what I'm doing when I get that real flow. I take the hip-hop on the drip drop from Tennessee. That's MCB, like you know I'm rapping when I'm free. Wanna let me see what you've been doing when you're doing in the sea. Because I walked the like across the water, JC. The Jesus Christ of the hip-hop game. I'm bringing it back like you know I'm reaching out of the fame. But it is what I've been doing out of this damn time. You wanna see it cause I got the reason and I got the rhyme. Like, wanna let me see it when I beat and I wanna let me see it when you wanna see me free it and I. Because I never gonna die and I'm never gonna stop flowing. Let me see it's what you doing, Jay, but what you been knowing.
Been knowing I'm a propane, cocaine, flow, man, oh man, y'all don't know no gang, ain't got gang, cause I do my thing in your brain like the main vein. Can't stop it, I be popping, watch me, they flash on me like paparazzi because I'm so cocky. Watch me, trying to chop trees down when I write rhymes so hard, make the crowd get hyped, so exciting when I'm reciting what I'm writing, but I'm not writing, I'm flying like a Viking. Alright, man, I ain't even trying to spit. This the shit, and it's too legit to quit on my MC Hammer tip. Watch me do the dance too, making fans move his pants. Woo, make the fans move like a fan do. Blades never gonna stop. The flow's so hot, and it's coming off the top. I'm chopping off your block. Yeah, I'll be that man. Eat up your block like Pac-Man. And I ain't finished. Flow so nutritious, gotta get it in your system. If you listen, it could change your whole tuition. My intuition could pay for your visions. Please listen, I'm getting too deep. I'm deep, I speak for the meek and the people on the streets. Pass the mic to my boy Ben Gaines, do it one more time. Show him you a bomb, like Saddam.
Yeah. Yeah, they wanna step around while I spit it, but I never quit it. I've been rolling around, they wanna see it while I hit it. Cause I hit the 1, 2, and the 3 to the 4. I'm stepping into these beats and I'm opening all of the doors. Yo, I'm gonna climb to the top of the hip-hop game, to the top of the mountains, reaching my fame. But I will never stop, fly, rip, raw, never draw, never die. Let me see it when you on the rip, raw. Let me be it when I free it. Let me see it's what you doing, believing, receiving. The mother, cynicism, lyricism. I never getting any criticism. Flow so smooth, you wanna see it on the reason that I'm giving. I'm giving the flow, I'm giving the rhymes, I'm giving the perfect meter and giving the perfect time. Yo, white boy from Tennessee wanna flow? Come at me, you wanna see what I do, bro? Because I drip drop on the rip raw while the beat drops, while you hit it hard, while you wanna let me know far. So I'm never gonna stop on the flow, wanna let me see it when you know. Let me see it's what I'm doing, step into the snow. Cause the flow's so cold, wanna let you see the rhythm. You never know, but I've got all of the cynicism. The second one was okay. The first one kind of sucked.
We gonna say something?
Still really, man. I'm shaking, man. I don't want to be shaking when I do this.